up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We're down here, and I don't have anything to talk about. Last night, I intended on rewatching Insecure and taking notes, but then I was like, I wanted to watch The Ultimate Girls Trip, and so let's fix this a little bit. Okay, hopefully that's okay. Yeah, I wanted to watch The Ultimate Girls Trip, and so I went ahead and signed up for Peacock. And then I watched the first episode. There's 3 episodes. And I think altogether there are, let's see, I think 8 or 7 episodes. 7 episodes. So I am going to review The Ultimate Girls Trip. Okay. And I think this is cute. It says it comes out, it started streaming on the 18th. But isn't the 18th tomorrow? So I don't understand why they're showing them early or starting to let them stream early. Because it does say 3 episodes on the 18th and they're already up. And then they say an episode on the 25th and then December 2nd, 9th, and 16th. So we're going to review those, okay? I thought the first episode was really cute, but I'm going to probably, maybe we could, yeah, maybe we can do those reviews on the weekend because I'm trying to think of when I can get it in. Yeah, the 18th is a Thursday. So I'm trying to figure out and then the what? And the 25th. Yeah, so they come out on Thursdays. What's on Thursday? I think is Thursday a free day? Honey, I don't know. So let's talk about stuff on the blogs, child. I'm so tired of Little Duval. Little Duval and his little giraffe knees always saying something about something. You know, Stevie J and Faith Evans. I saw a clip yesterday of Stevie going into Faith's bedroom or their bedroom and him accusing her of sleeping with younger men or what have you. I don't even know what to like. I was thinking this morning, I was like, what kind of opinion do you have on a relationship like Faith Evans and Stevie J? You know what Faith gives. Faith is the hood rat who can sing, and Stevie J is a hood rat who can produce with a big dick. And that's what it's giving. I honestly, the thoughts that came in my head was like, I want to ask Faith, have you ever been in a healthy relationship? Even the relationship with Bozak was toxic. I think she was addicted to cocaine when she was with him. I don't know what's going on with Faith and Stevie J. It's just the old ass, toxic ass, late ass relationship. She looked like she was asleep. He come in there, she said, I'm tired of this. This is the shit I'm tired of. And he's like, messing with her. And I just don't understand. What did you think? I mean, I know they're married, but you're Stevie J. First of all, who do you think you are that somebody can't step out on you when that's like your template? Like, that's what you do. So when it's mirrored back to you, you don't like it. I don't even know what to say about Faith and Stevie J. I don't. I just feel like it's the usual struggle relationship, toxic, relationship, antagonizing each other, probably cheating on each other back and forth, probably cuss each other out down. You know what I'm saying? Just probably just completely disrespectful. And when they fight, it's just probably the epitome of what it would look like to be able to take a glimpse out of just like a typical toxic relationship. I don't know what else to say. I don't see them. I've never, when Faith and Stevie got together, I was like, oh, okay, well, it's not a big deal. Talking about, how she was with Biggie. Biggie's been dead for 20 years. So I don't even know why would that be anything, but Faith ain't no angel. Steve, we damn sure know Stevie J ain't no angel. So it's just two little demons in a relationship. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to me, honey. That's what it looked like to me. Baby, when I tell you Masika, I mean, she said what I would have said to DaBaby. Um, she said a man who murdered somebody in a Walmart actually called the cops. Here she go. She said, not the guy that killed someone in Walmart calling the police on his baby mother and pressing charges. Simple. Nah, I'd have to pull up and beat his bitch ass for real. I'm sure that's what it said, because ain't nothing simple about this battery. That's what a lot of people, what I noticed a lot of women were saying, like even me. That's why that's one of the main reasons why I didn't replay those clips, because I have been in situations with men where they were antagonizing me. And like, you know, when I saw her, it was so sad when I saw her say to the other guy, to his friends will never back you up. They'll never back you up. But when it's all said and done, they'll try to get with you. They will. When she was looking to his friend saying, doesn't he say I'm his girl? I was like, oh my God, girl, this is it. Like, this is really the part of the game that you get to play, because a lot of people have been in that part of the game. You're looking to his friends to help with the validation. What I call her, bruh. What I call her, bruh. I call her my main chick, bruh. I call her my main chick, bruh. And then another thing that I posted last night to my page, I said, for any one of you hanging on the fact that he called her a side chick, you're inadvertently giving him power where he gets to decide the status of the relationship, as if he, in his word, validates the relationship. They were in a relationship, titles be damned. This idea, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the title of a wife doesn't get you any other treatment either. It just leaves you probably stuck longer with the inability to leave as quickly as possible, as if you weren't married. So a lot of people like, well, girl, you should have made sure you got a ring first. Honey, 𝐏𝐚𝐭∫ told y'all the ring don't mean a thing. The ring don't mean a thing. All these men cheating on their wives, I don't understand why anyone, that's why I know y'all still value that. And you put a lot of value in that. And you put a lot of value in men picking women. It's a lot of like Amanda Seales says, it's a lot of pick-me's talking about, he talking about she's a side chick. That's not her man. That's not her man. You are giving him the power to make the choice of how the relationship is. And that is patriarchy on its head. You all are really like positioning yourselves as if he gets to decide the status of the relationship, as if what he says is real. Like, even I caught myself, I was like, why would he say that her parents disowned her? Oh, he's trying to make it a race thing. He's trying to make it a race thing. Because even yesterday in the comments, I noticed in the premiere, everybody's like, and he said he was a side chick. That kept coming up. That kept coming up. Y'all keep saying and positioning like, oh, Mimi this and Danny Lay that. That's why he creates that triangulation that everybody keeps talking about. And men do it all the time because they know that women will go after each other instead of going after the real terrorist, right? They will go after each other instead of going after the person who is really the agent of chaos and confusion. And that's why you have a song like Woman to Woman. And that's why throughout generations, when a woman goes to another woman, woman to woman, there's always a dick in the middle. And they're trying to figure out how he can decide who's the main chick and who's not. Y'all give these men too much power. I know y'all say, I don't like men and I hate black men and all this other stuff. Y'all give men too much power. You give them power to decide what your relationships look like. You are in a relationship. If you're going back and forth with any person, I told you, when the man comes to deliver your Amazon package, the short time that y'all are in each other's faces, you are in relationship. And this idea that that he gets to decide the status of the relationship. And poor girl, right? Showing the pictures, just doing everything, trying to prove that he did choose me. He did pick me. See, he picked me. He picked me. See, I wasn't a side chick. He picked me. He picked me. See, look. What was the guy's name? Bernard. What was his name? Bernard. Do you see? Doesn't he call me his girl? Doesn't he call me his girl? Nah, man. I'll call it. What call me? What call me? What call me? What call me? Sounds like he got a dick in his mouth. What call me? What call me? And then laughing at her and taunting her. And I heard so many women say that they would have caught a charge. And that's how narcissism works. They create confusion and this distorted reality where you were in a relationship with this person, right? You were in a relationship with this person. You were taking trips. You were in a relationship, whatever y'all was exchanging. You were relating to each other, having sex, babies, Plan B pills. You were in a relationship. When a man is cheating on his wife with another woman, he is in relationship with that other woman. He's in two relationships. And y'all really like giving him and giving men power to determine what position you hold in the relationship. And you know what position you hold, but you looking to him. You looking at him to validate the relationship. That's patriarchy, baby. That is patriarchy if I've never seen it. And everybody is just so hell-bent on calling her the side chick. Mimi is a side chick too. You know who the main chick in DaBaby's relationship is? Him. He's the main chick. And y'all love to, and it's women, y'all need to check yourselves. Check yourselves. Check yourselves, because you really are positioning him to be the decider of what their relationship looked like. And you could hear her too. I'm in his house. It's his bed. It's him. It gets worse every time I come back. You keep coming back. He's obviously playing a game, a mental game with her. And people like that lose their shit and black the fuck out. And I was watching Jessie Woo's little point of view about this. And she said it literally, she's another one. She was like, I would have caught a case. Like, that level of violence would have only been able to be met with violence. That's it. Like, literally, like I couldn't, and honey. And there's some girls who do their violence is subtle. And that nigga, the next time he fell off a stage when they did a toxicology report, it would have been some goddamn arsenic or some rat poison in his system. Slow little drops here and there. You don't mess with people. Y'all don't mess with people. And then you turn around and call them crazy. When the environment was created by someone they wanted to create a crazy environment so that you can lose your shit. And then you get the cops called on you. When you were simply reacting to terrorism, you get the cops called on you. You get online and somebody calls you hysterical and crazy. You get online and somebody says that they are not claiming you and this and that. And because you are that type of woman who puts the value in that, now you have to turn around and prove to the world that he actually did pick you. He did pick me. He did pick me, you guys. I just want everybody to know he did pick me. Y'all need to check yourselves. Just listen to yourselves when you keep throwing up. He said she was a side chick. Mimi is a side chick too. Yes, she is. And then there's people, oh, they what were people saying? They twin flames and this. Y'all got to get that idea, this romantic, toxic idea of what twin flames are, and then assigning that label to just a person who you have the most toxic relationship with, the person who sends you through the most toxic bullshit. You want to claim them as a twin flame. Girl, what? What? That's how y'all are associating these things and y'all creating the idea of what that looks like? Oh, they're my soulmate. Then you romanticize the idea of soulmate so much that you allow yourself to stay in toxic situations just because you feel that you and this person's soul met on a spiritual level. And so you stay with the human being that is causing you stress and strife. For what? Y'all got to really, really sit down with yourselves and ask yourselves, why was I so concerned with throwing up online and in comments and all these digital spaces? He called her a side chick. He called her a side chick. He called her a side chick. Everybody in his relationship is the side chick. He's the main bitch in his relationship. He's the bottom bitch in his relationship. No, he don't care about Mimi. He don't care about his children. He don't care about nobody but himself. And will get online and taunt and laugh like an evil little leprechaun. And I'm straight. Yeah, you straight. Because you caused terrorism. You went into in a space, leveled the space, destroyed it, caused confusion. And that's what these types of men do. And this is the reason why y'all love to say, oh, that she's crazy. She's crazy. You don't understand. Yes, you do. Y'all understand when people are manipulated and what happens and how they can really just flip out. It can get dangerous. And then now she's the one being called crazy. And while he sits there and laughs, it's not cool at all. I feel like a lot of women were saying that they would have gotten violent with him. They would have laid him out. Even I was watching somebody else. They were like, baby, I would have whooped his ass on live. We would have been fighting on live. If you want to call me crazy, we're going to give these people a motherfucking show. You ready? You ready? We're going to give these people a show. And just like he kept saying, you see what I'm going through over here. You see what I'm going through. This some real Hollywood shit. This some real Hollywood shit. Y'all stay tuned in. He wants you guys to tune into the frequency that he's emitting to you. He's doing it intentionally. And the fact that you can use a human being like that, another human being with an infant, a newborn, someone who needs sane people around for their survival in order for them to survive. And you're literally creating an environment where the woman could really fall deep because she's already in postpartum and she can fall deeper into a depression or to anything. And she can become violent. She can end up harming him, her baby, herself. Y'all don't realize how dangerous and sneaky narcissists are. You don't understand it when you're in a relationship with one. That's why you can't, like, literally, sometimes this is what I'm very careful when I say I feel like somebody is like showing examples of what narcissism looks like. Their personality is giving you narcissism. But a lot of people go undiagnosed because narcissists don't believe that anything they do is wrong. So getting them to go to seek help is out of the question. So they just move around, terrorizing people until that person realizes, hey, I'm in this crazy environment. I need to get out of it. And then that person snaps out of it like, oh shit. Really? And it's like, you don't ever want to be in a relationship. That's why it's important not to call everybody a narcissist because, baby, literally you feel like you are losing your mind. And some people do. Trust me. I know what it's like to feel like you have to record conversations and you have to prove what was said before because they will say something and seconds later tell you, I did not say that. I didn't say that. With a real straight face. Look at Kevin Samuels. I didn't say that. He will tell you he's never said, they're lying on me. I've never said that Black women were out of the Fibonacci sequence and they are the opposite. And so therefore they're on a different spectrum and therefore ugly. I've never said that. Themis, he rolled his head. He rolls at every chance he can get. And he said it. But that's how narcissism works, because they have you looking for shit. Like, this motherfucker really said this. Let me find the recording. Because if you don't, he with a straight face, if you don't find it, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Baby, it's very, 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 very dangerous. Very dangerous. And so that's one of the reasons why I didn't stay too long on like playing the clips, because I was triggered too. So in order to protect my energy, I knew good and goddamn well I was not about to play these clips, because I did not want to take myself there by witnessing that. Like, literally, if I was her, it wouldn't have been a simple assault. It wouldn't have. It wouldn't have. I'm telling you. And I know what it's like to be in conflict with someone postpartum. I was punched in the face 7 days postpartum. Yes, by my son's father. And while I was trying to kick him out of my house, hello, of my shit. That's one thing. That's one thing my grandmother taught me. Don't ever let a motherfucker kick you out of any place. You make sure you always have your shit. Okay, nobody can never kick me out of shit. You understand me, ladies? You make sure that you are never in a position for a motherfucker to kick you out of anywhere. That's just lesson on from the beginning. Don't you ever go into somebody's place and act like he's going to be taking. Men are fickle. They will wake up after fucking you and kick you out of their house. You understand me? With a newborn baby. I was punched in the face 7 days postpartum, January 30th. I will never forget it. I had a premature baby, went into labor early, 3 pounds, thought he was going to die. I said it to my mother, if my baby dies, I'm killing that man, because I was under so much stress. Had my baby at 29 weeks, honey, premature. I said, if this baby dies, and I'm going to end that man, because I was under so much stress and such a stressful relationship. The doctor told me, had I not been working out, I would have had the baby early and he wouldn't have made it. And I was tired, going back and forth to the hospital to make sure my baby was okay, coming home to a fucking terrorist. And then I said, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I got his shit, put him in fucking trash bags, and got his shit out. The whole night was a mistake, because I should have, and it was the embodiment of the toxicity. I'm running around the house, running from him after he hit me, because I'm trying to call 911, and he's trying to keep me from calling 911 as our 18-month-old baby sits on the couch. I'm running through my house, be clear, my house, with the phone in my hand. Luckily, the neighbors called because they heard the yelling and screaming. But my stupid ass was afraid of what the cops would do to him, and went and cleaned my face up. I had a busted lip. He hit me 6'3", a man 6'3". I was 190 pounds, and I'm about 5'5" and a half. And he, bop, bop, he's a bouncer at a club. Bop, bop, hit me in the face twice. And then we'll tell everybody she's a big girl. We'll try to justify why he punched me in the face 7 days postpartum. So I know what it's like. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to dive too deep. I've been there, but I've never been in a position for a man to kick me out of any place. Do you understand me? It's always been, get your shit and get out. Don't you ever put yourself in a position for a motherfucker to fuck you one night and then in the next day pull up and say, get the fuck out my shit. And you on the live behind him trying to prove, did he call me? He called me. He called me. And then that's when she got mad. You realize that's when she got mad, when he called her a side chick. That's when she started walking away. You trying to embarrass me. You're trying to tell people you didn't pick me. That's what happens when this is what it looks like to want to be picked. And then you all allowed him to define the relationship as if she was not in a relationship. I know what she was over there doing, playing house, feeling comfortable. You can never feel comfortable in another nigga shit, ever. Always have your own shit. That's the lesson. Always have your own shit. Don't you ever put yourself in a position for a motherfucker to kick you out with a baby. No, we're not playing those games. Okay, what else? Let me see what's going on the Jasmine brand. We got a few more minutes. But I was like, Masika, honey, wouldn't be no simple battery. It wouldn't be no simple assault, honey. This would be aggravated assault because I'll boom, 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 boom. Everything. It would have been like on the live. It would have been all kind of shit going around. Baby. Hear what I tell you? It would have been. If I'm gonna catch a charge, baby, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna catch a charge, baby. It's gonna be a good. I would have beat that nigga all upside his head on fucking live. Y'all want to see a show? Did y'all tune in? Okay, baby, I would have hit him in the head with a frying pan. Boop. The way it sounds. You know what way it sounds when you hit somebody with a pan? Y'all don't know how it sounds when you hit somebody with a pan. Oh my God. Baby, it would have been. If I'm going to catch a case over some leprechaun, girl, it's going to be a good one. I'm going to beat your ass. And she's shorter than him. I think the nigga's like 5'2". She about 4'9". Little leprechaun, little buckles on his shoes running across the floor, fucking with her. I could see it now. I would have kicked him right in his neck. Boop. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You out here terrorizing people. I'm gonna show you terrorism. And that's the one thing y'all don't understand. Then y'all want to call these girls crazy because they flip out from being taunted and aggravated and bullied, really. And they flip out, and then they're the ones. He calls the cops. Oh, you never take a black man down. You use that. You weaponize race. And then you really think that black women, like that's the reason why black women, y'all need to stay out of this from his perspective or from her perspective. Because she done told you already, bitch, he chose me. And he is disgusting. Like I said, he is the embodiment of every check item on the checklist of a degenerate black man. From gaslighting to murder. He embodies every single thing. And what's really scary is that he bears no consequence to his terrorism. None. That's how you know we live in a patriarchy. When a man can murder somebody in Walmart, hit a woman in the face, talk shit about the LGBTQ community, beat up random people just for looking at him, has this violent behavior, has left fatherless homes throughout the country, right? Has 3 different women, babies from 3 different women, not married to none of them. Everything, just every single trope negative thing that you can think about a black man, DaBaby embodies. And he has been allowed to terrorize and roam free. Still roam free. And still be like, I got an album I got this show to promote. I got to stay on course with the show. There's some real life shit here. And then want to make it seem like she is on the fatal attraction shit. When what she's doing is letting you know. Like when I think about Fatal Attraction, the movie with Michael Douglas and Glenn Close, I think about what he was doing and how she like flipped out. She flipped out, and she flipped out because she said, you will not mistreat me. You're not going to mistreat me. You're not going to deny me. You're going to all of this. She was responding to, well, she was a little crazy. This is what happens. And then he's calling her Matilda. She's a real Matilda situation. The parents don't like me because I'm black. Then you shouldn't have stuck your black ass dick in somebody that, like, that's the problem. Like, y'all really, and another thing, okay, I have so many thoughts going through my head. Another thing I wanted to say, can we stop calling non-black women preferences? Let's stop doing that. Because let's be honest, they will take anyone who will take them. They don't have a preference. They don't have a preference. That is just a tactic that is used to pit women against each other, right? It's a tactic used to pit women against each other because you still center him as the one who gets to decide what the relationship looks like, right? He gets to decide. That's his preference. And we have seen that they really don't have any preference. When you look at all of the women, the spectrum of women that they have access to and they've stuck their penis in, there's no preference. There's none. None. And I think we need to get out of that because I think it does subtly pit women against each other because now you're like, girl, he prefers you, so I have a problem with you. I have a little problem with you because he prefers you over me. And it's because I'm from his same ethnic group. He should choose me, but he prefers you. But we have seen the cycle and we have seen how it works, and we can understand that they will take whoever will take them, right? They will take whoever will take them, and there is no preference. Pull up all the people that these guys have been with. They don't have a preference. When you look deep into it, they have this fetish because there is some deep-rooted self-hatred, unfortunately. And it's not that they prefer them, it's like they hate themselves so much that unfortunately they choose to believe that the lighter the person, the closer to whiteness it is, and therefore that's better. Like, it's very deep rooted, and it's unfortunate, it's sad, but there's so many. I mean, that's how ingrained the illusion of white supremacy is within our society, and not just culturally. I mean, it's like everywhere. It's literally everywhere. And it's so funny because when I refer to Danny Lay as light skinned, people are like, no, she's white skinned. No, what's the difference? What's the difference? The end goal is that there's something better about the lighter complected human being. Fuck race. Like, literally, fuck race. We have been, white supremacy, the illusion of white supremacy has been ingrained so deeply that in every space where there is a color spectrum of people, no matter the ethnicity, the lighter people are treated differently. They are treated with preferential treatment, unconsciously and consciously. So whether you're correcting whether Danny Lay is white or light, the goal at the end of the day is that it's a lighter complected human being. And these darker complected human beings have a problem. And so they want to connect with the lighter human beings because they have an idea that the lighter human being is better. It doesn't matter the culture or the ethnicity. It doesn't. Or the race. It does not. That's what's going on in Potomac. The lighter of the group is being treated differently. That's why I don't understand how y'all don't understand colorism when it's basically racism in ethnic groups. Because it's so weird how y'all understand racism so well. You get it. But when the people are in the same ethnic group, you're like, that's not racism. No, it's not racism. It's colorism, texturism, featureism. It has been ingrained and embedded in us so deeply and programmed so deeply that there are darker human beings who envy lighter human beings to the point where they want to be close to them because they see it as better. They give them different treatment. The halo effect is in effect. Oh, they must be the greatest person. They're light skinned. And that's been ingrained with the angels are white, the villains are black. I mean, come on. We can pull out the scene from goddamn Malcolm X where he's going through the damn dictionary to show you how this illusion is ingrained in us from the beginning. So ingrained that we do it unconsciously. So you have the idea of patriarchy, the illusion of white supremacy. We fucked up out here, bro. If you don't fucking get it, if you haven't seen the glitches in the matrix and you haven't deprogrammed, you're going to fall right into that, where you keep throwing up in this girl's face that she's a side chick, where you are really literally giving him the power to choose the status of the relationship. And then you keep correcting people when they call her light skin, white skin. Yeah, she white. She light skin. White, light, at the end of the day, the basis of it is that he wants to get close to this person, and then you want to get mad. So you can't even really believe anything that he says. That's another thing. And that's how patriarchy works, where everything the man says, you believe it automatically. Even with this dude, this rapper, 𝐏𝐚𝐭𝐫𝐞𝐨𝐧. I have learned in this patriarchy that I give the woman the benefit of the doubt. The men do not get the benefit of the doubt in the patriarchy because society gives them the benefit of the doubt. Look at DaBaby. Look at that violent, degenerate person. Look at him. Look at him. He really isn't that. Anybody can do what he does. His craft isn't that skillful or masterful, right? Look at 𝐉𝐸. Remember 𝐉𝐸? Even 𝐉𝐸 was talking about how DaniLeigh had it made because she was giving Latina vibes, right? She kind of uplifted her. You don't even realize that. And that's the reason why the black women are coddling her. Because still, it's like, even though y'all are talking about, oh, this is the preference, this is the preference, this is the preference, and the preference told you this is what he wants. He wants me. He wants the lighter skinned version of me. Even she is in that game. Because she knows this dark-skinned nigga loves yellow bone is what he want. You the first baby mama, you dark-skinned. The other one is a brown-skinned girl. And now you got yellow bone is what he want. Even 𝐉𝐸 was like, girl, that's why he like you. Remember, she wanted to be up in the baby's face. I'm sure she is over there on her knees thanking God that she didn't fall into that shit. You talking about manifest, bitch. You better be careful who you manifest. A damn evil little leprechaun with buckles standing at your door talking about, no, I'm good. I'm so good. Anyways, y'all, that's my time. Take care of each other. And I'm with Whoopi. We ain't calling that shit with Ahmaud Arbery allegedly. Then we saw what they did. Ain't no allegedly. Let me tell you something. The way that this country and the legal system is constructed, the way that words are used, innocent until proven guilty, allegedly, and we looking at it. I'm with Whoopi. I ain't saying allegedly. I don't give a fuck. We saw we saw them men and what they did to that man on the street. We saw. Anyways, y'all, that's my time. Take care of each other, protect your energy. I think I'm going to come back Saturday and do the Ultimate Girls Trip. I want to watch all 3 episodes and we could just chat about all 3 episodes. I thought it was really cute. The first episode was so cute. I did see that clip. I guess we could talk for a little while longer. I'm about to go. But I did see that clip of Giselle from the next episode of the reunion, kind of comparing Michael Darby to G. And I'll say this: Giselle Bryant is dangerous. Anybody who would position themselves to compare G to Michael Darby, a person who has been seen assaulting people, you know what? Never mind. Anyways, take care of each other and protect your energy. Peace.